advice. If he asked me, I would offer suggestions. But that's sort of what's going through my head right now, and I'm thinking about transition and how to be with my church and not be the pastor of a church that I don't have in my own head. And just how to be completely in the moment with my churches, which that's what I'm working on with my coach right now. Because I have a coach, and I'm talking sort of about, even though I'm looking towards transition, how do I remain present with the churches I'm at right now? Because that's really important to me.
Absolutely.
Because I don't know if I'm even leaving at this point.
Right. Right.
So all that's going around in my mind, and hearing I overwork too.
Yeah. So yeah. So how? I mean, I think these are wonderful questions, Carl. So, a colleague of mine recently announced retirement. Well, actually, he announced it back in last January, and he retired in June. And his question was, how do I be a pastor to the end?
Yeah.
And he had that congregation for 20 plus years, and it's so how do you push through to the end, giving your best, being present,
making sure they're in a better place than they were when I got there. Still, because that's really important to me, making sure they're in a better place than when I got there.
And how do you continue your skill development through that in relationship building and other things? That it sounds like going, if you are able to do this next thing, that a lot of what you're wanting to do is really built on relationships. So how do you be pastor to the place you are, and also be able to develop and grow for your next call? That's a tricky place, but I think you're asking the right questions. Be interested to hear, as you talk more about it, what your coach is saying, and what this raises for you, and how it's a I was just recalling with somebody else, one of the worst things I ever saw happen was the guy who replaced me in my second parish, and I was the dean of the conference at the time, which is not quite a DS, because you're still serving in role as a pastor somewhere. But you're the bishop.
DS elsewhere, not in Virginia, but in Baltimore, Washington, they do that.
But you're basically the bishop's representative in the area. And so I was doing chaplaincy, but I was still in the area, and I was the conference dean, and so my successor got called, and I got to do his installation service. And one of the things that he said to the congregation after he got the call, I think it might have been his first congregational council meeting, he said, I'm only going to be here 5 years because I'm retiring. Completely destroyed any momentum, anything that the congregation was trying to do.
That's fascinating. It's fascinating, because in our church, 5 years, sounds good. That's not necessarily a long-term pastor at the Lutheran church. In 5 years, we can do a lot in 5 years. That sounds all right.
Our mantra is you really can't do anything until 3 years of getting to know, learning, and relating with your parish.
Well, statistically, 7 years is when it really
things start to happen.
Taking off. Which is interesting.
So I'd be happy to hear what's going on with with all of that. So, again, you're asking, I think, the right questions. And I think from your mid unit assessment, the desire to take what you're learning about yourself and about areas you want to grow back to your congregations is a wonderful path to start on. And I think it'll serve you well in these parishes for however long you're going to be there. And I think it would obviously serve you well in a new parish too. So, yeah, it seems like in the last 3 months, or however months it's been, 4 months, that I've seen in you some significant movement from where you were to where you are now, and the ability to be reflective and to have some internal insights that so it seems to me that you're doing significant work.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. And I'm glad you see those things in yourself
Yeah.
too. So it seems, yeah, I think you're on the right path.
All right. How much time do we have?
Well, we have about 10 minutes if there's anything else.
I don't think anything that's really pressing on my mind right now.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I should go over to the unit with this cold, or...
Yeah, if you think you're in any way contagious, no.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't want to get anybody sick.
Yeah.
I was going to get up early this morning, go to the doctor and get checked and everything. I let the dog out at 7 and I didn't hear my alarm go off, and next thing I know it's 8:40 in the morning. I'm like, well, guess I'm not going to the doctor. So
Well, maybe you should go to the doctor. Yeah.
Maybe I'll just go to the doctor now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Well, I may see you later in the week, but in case you
I'll be
don't.
here Wednesday morning.
Okay.
We're planning to be anyway.
I hope you and Katie and Wesley have a
Oh, we're gonna
Great
have a great
Christmas.
Christmas. All the brothers will be in town.
all right.
All the nephews and nieces will be in town.